Hi guys, so I decided to put the Hamilton characters through the Hunger Games simulator because I was bored. And I decided to also, instead of putting other characters into the extra districts, I was going to put inanimate objects or animals. Yay, let's get to it. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Jefferson runs away from the cornucopia. A spider runs away from the cornucopia. America runs away from the cornucopia. George Eager takes a sickle from the inside of the cornucopia. Jamie, John, and Lafayette get into a fight. Lafayette triumphantly kills them both. Theodosia Jr., Baguette, Eliza, and Peggy share everything they gathered before running. Alexander runs away from the cornucopia. Wait, there's more. Philip runs away from the cornucopia. A turtle runs away from the cornucopia. Angelica grabs a backpack and retreats. A table snatches a bottle of alcohol and a rag. John Church runs away from the cornucopia. A toaster runs into the cornucopia and hides. James rips a mace out of Bread's hands. Marshmallow runs away from the cornucopia. Amaya snatches a pair of scythes. Hercules runs away from the cornucopia. Madison runs away from the cornucopia. Day 1. A toaster, Lafayette, and Bread hunt for other tributes. Really? A toaster and bread? Out of all the things you could imagine. Okay. Jefferson sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Baguette diverts a turtle's attention and runs away. America attacks a spider, but he manages to escape. That sounds very accurate, like my daily life. James chases Eliza. For survival or what? Angelica scares John Church. I'm sorry. let me continue. Angelica scares John Church off. That does not sound right. Hercules sees smoke rising from the distance, but decides not to investigate. Alexander thinks about home. A table, George Eager, Amaya, and Peggy raid Madison's camp while he's hunting. Philip camouflages himself in the bushes. Well, that's a good idea. Theodosia Jr. steals from Marshmallow while she isn't looking. Fallen tributes, Jamie and John. Everybody send F in the chat. Okay, night 1. Lafayette tends to Theodosia Jr.'s wounds. Oh, that's cute. America throws a knife at Jefferson's head. I know these aren't funny because they're bodily harm, but like I'm imagining it's a country throwing. Amaya tends to a spider's wounds. A toaster sets up camp for the night. A turtle, John Church, and George Eager, and Bread sleep in ships. Baguette tries to sing to herself to sleep. Alexander questions his sanity. Me too, bro. A table and Marshmallow run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Hercules is awoken by nightmares. Madison goes to sleep. Eliza loses sight of where she is. James questions his sanity. Does this run in the Hamilton family? Okay. Peggy receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. This was brought to you by the Ann Peggy Club. Ann Peggy. Angelica tends to her wounds. Philip looks at the night sky. Hunger Games Day 2. Peggy tends to James' wounds. A toaster constructs a shack. Baguette and George Eager split up to search for resources. Hercules searches for firewood. John Church goes hunting. Philip camouflages himself in the bushes. Lafayette overhears Amaya and Eliza talking in the distance. Jeez, want to know all the tea, don't you? A spider practices his archery. Alexander travels to higher ground. America, Marshmallow, Madison, and a turtle hunt for other tributes. Sorry, I have to keep picturing this in my head. Theodosia Jr. attacks Angelica, but she manages to escape. Theodosia, what are you doing? Bread sprains his ankle while running away from a table. Fallen tributes. Just Jefferson. Night 2. A table poisons Peggy's drink, but mistakes it for his own and dies. Well, it's a table. A toaster forces Eliza to kill America or Baguette. She refuses to kill, so Toaster kills her instead. Okay. John Church and Lafayette tell stories about themselves to each other. Philip receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor, probably a poet or something. Bread receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Who the F is giving Bread an explosive? A spider tries to treat an infection. A turtle receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Yeah, you're gonna need that. You're a turtle. George Eaker thinks about home. Angelica, James, and Theodosia Jr. cheerfully sing songs together. Oh, that's cute. Amaya attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Madison looks at the night sky. Marshmallow cooks her food before putting her fire out. That is very weird considering it's a marshmallow. Camping. One word, camping. Alexander receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hercules quietly hums. Okay, day 3. Peggy receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Oh, come on, we all know it's the Peggy Club now. A toaster, Theodosia Jr., America, and Madison hunt for other tributes. John Church stalks Baguette, so he's just staring at a piece of bread. A turtle attacks James, but he manages to escape. A spider begs for George Eaker to kill him. He refuses, keeping a spider alive. Hercules diverts Marshmallow's attention and runs away. Angelica receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Nice. Lafayette dies of hypothermia. Aww. Well, he's pretty cool.
I am so sorry for this horrible joke.
Dun, 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 dun. Alexander constructs a shack. Philip chases Amaya. Bread tries to spear fish with a trident. Fallen tributes. A table, Eliza, and Lafayette. I sadly don't have sad air horns for that. Oop. Night 3. Hercules thinks about home. Amaya, George Eaker, and Marshmallow discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. John Church throws a knife into Bread's head, so basically he's just cutting a piece of bread. Angelica forces Philip to kill James or a spider. He decides to kill a spider. Yeah, that's a good choice. Not that I hate spiders, I just would rather kill a spider than a person. A toaster dies from hunger. Why didn't you go eat the bread? Madison attempts to climb a tree, but falls on a turtle, killing them both. Oh no! That's so sad. Okay, America, Theodosia Jr., and Alexander track down and kill Peggy. Why Peggy? Baguette questions her sanity. Well, you should be questioning it, because you're Bread. Day 4. Philip bashes Baguette's head against the rock several times. I'm trying to imagine Philip beating a piece of bread against a rock. Okay. Sorry. Hercules receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. James decapitates Amaya with a sword. Jesus Christ. I'm not religious. I just say Jesus Christ. Alexander chases Theodosia Jr. It's starting to get brutal, man. America sees smoke rising but decides not to investigate. John Church receives medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Marshmallow sees smoke rising in the distance but decides not to investigate. George Eager explores the arena. Oh my god. Angelica constructs a shack. Oh my god, I thought at first it said she had a stroke. Oh my god. Also, I am so sorry to anyone that's hearing this because I'm saying oh my god so many times and I know that might be offensive to someone. My bad. Fallen tributes. Bread, a spider, a toaster, Madison, a turtle. You know it's sad when it's literally just Madison and a bunch of inanimate objects. Oop. Oh wait, I'm stupid. There's also Peggy, Baguette, and Amaya. Hunger Games, Night 4. Marshmallow attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. He'll probably melt. John Church looks at the night sky. Philip attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. George Eaker sees a fire, but stays hidden. Well, it's definitely not Marshmallows or Phillips. America, Angelica, and Alexander track down and kill Theodosia Jr. Jesus. Oh my god. James convinced Hercules to snuggle with him. The feast. The cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from the tributes' families. Marshmallow and America decide not to go to the feast. They'll probably eat Marshmallow. George Eaker destroys Angelica's memoir out of spite. What'd she do to you? Alexander decides to not go to the feast. Hercules spears John Church in the abdomen. James decides to not go to the feast. Philip bleeds out due to untreated injuries. Oh my god, Philip! Day 5. Alexander searches for firewood. Angelica, George Eaker, and Marshmallow hunt for other tributes. America defeats Hercules in a fight, but spares his life. James makes a slingshot. Fallen tributes. Theodosia Jr., John Church, and Philip. Oh, glob. I'm starting to get emotionally numb to these. That's not good. Okay, night 5. Alexander passes out from exhaustion. That sounds like Alexander. James receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Hercules and Marshmallow run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Now, Angelica cooks her food before putting her fire out. America attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Right, totally. George Eaker stays awake all night. Oh my god, that was my brother. Day 6. George Eaker attacks America, but he manages to escape. Alexander begs for Hercules to kill him. He refuses, keeping America... Why do I keep saying that? And Alexander alive. Angelica injures herself. Oh no. Marshmallow diverts James' attention and runs away. Arena event. Oh no, the brutal crap is coming. A monstrous hurricane wreaks havoc on the arena. Angelica is sucked into the hurricane. Oh no. James survives. America is incapacitated by flying debris and dies. Okay, basically everyone but a Marshmallow survives after that, so... Fallen tributes. Angelica, America, and a Marshmallow. Ooh, we're getting close to the end. Night 6. Alexander tries to sing himself to sleep. James questions his sanity. Again, same bro. Hercules and George Eaker run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Day 7. Hercules, James, and Alexander get into a fight. Alexander triumphantly kills them both. That doesn't sound so triumphant when you kill your brother and one of your friends. George Eaker accidentally steps on a landmine. Bruh. Bruh. The final fallen tributes. Hercules, James, and George Eaker. Guess who's the winner, huh? So thank you for listening to me read out something I was bored of and listening to me giggle for like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go now. Bye.